Oh my god, what's up everybody? How's it going? Love the purple makeup on you. Oh my god, thank you. I know, it looks so good. How's everybody doing? I know, I look amazing. Thank you. VIP redemptions today. Dawooni, thank you.
Dawooni resubscribed X18, KCPLs.
My outfit's too cute. No, honestly, Dawooni, thank you for the 18 months. Infinite Sean, I don't know why you're gifting a sub to that fake ass.
They have given 1203 gift subs in the channel.
No, I haven't said it, but I've been afraid to do VIP redemptions because I would just be heartbroken if I had to un-VIP BBL baddie.
Resubscribed X39, Oprah's.
LSKP, thank you. Thank you for the 39 months. I'm waiting for the weed smokers to get here. I got my joint ready. Are the weed smokers here yet? Oh my god, we're on a hype train. Thank you. Thank you for the hype train, you guys. Edinburgh, thank you.
Oh wow, 26 months.
26 months. 13 months. Oh my god, thank you, Empty Glamour.
Empty Glamour.
We here, the stoners are here. Not Hank, thank you. Thank you for the sub, welcome. Time to smoke.
No thank, just subscribed. Bo 323 gifted a sub to Icos 11. Bo 323 gifted a tier 1 sub to Icos 11.
God, I was fucking with my green screen settings and it just like... on my green screen.
Edgar cheered 500 bits.
I hate how, like, whenever I back up, like, I disappear more. Do you see that? Like, the chroma key? Whatever. It's fine. I'll fuck with it more. It's like, honestly, I could fuck with this green screen shit for, like, hours. Green screens are just really hard to perfect unless you're in, like, you know, like, super professional shit, like... a studio all day every day. Thank you. Edinburgh, thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. Bo, thank you for the gifted sub. All right, so we're smoking. RNGesus, thank you. Fashion icon era. Honestly, now that I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do now that I don't use Shein. See, like, oh my god, see how the chroma key is, like, fucking up? I need to turn it down. It's, like, honestly disturbing to me. Lennox, thank you.
Lennox 276 resubscribed X14. Just buy more lights for the green screen.
I have, like, fucking 5 lights already. Maybe I do need some more, though. I don't fucking know. It's just, like, so...
Aloof_Bdoof resubscribed X39.
Annoying.
You're looking so fire today, Casey.
I know. And I know. I know. Like... there, maybe that's... is that better? I think that's maybe better. Whatever. I'll fuck with it more later. It's just, like, really frustrating. Why don't you flip the setup of your room so you're not constantly fucking up the green screen by walking behind it? What are you talking about? When are we getting a Kaceytron Terry Joe crossover? Oh my god, I talked to Terry. Very soon. Looking snatched. Thank you. I know, I feel like I'm looking good, feeling good. Honestly. So, you look so slay, I know. So, what are you guys up to? Wow, relatable. I know. Yeah, working. I'm at work right now. Me too. Love the early stream. Thank you. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm on like my everything is boring tangent. Working. I am working. Like, I am working. Wealthy nerds, thank you.
Booba Bestie, the Owl Halloween even is out.
See, and now my fucking smoke is fucking up my green screen. No, I meant I am working. You are working. You are. So, now, is there any new drama? I don't think there's any, like, new drama or anything. I don't fucking know. How are you so real? Dude, like... How was your weekend, Diva? Oh my god, it was so good. I feel like I'm getting into the swing of my new, like... I'm trying to keep myself to a schedule and, like, you know, a regimen, and it consists of, I don't know, like, you guys will act like I don't stream a lot, but I feel like I stream a fucking lot. I stream, like, and I don't have an issue with streaming. Like, I like streaming, and if I don't watch myself, I'll just, like, put in way too many hours, and I feel like sometimes whenever I do it, it's just not really that great because it'll be, like, hours of me playing, like, Played Up or something. I don't know. Like, I've been trying to cut back my streaming hours to a normal amount instead of streaming like 10, 12 hours a day or randomly doing like 24-hour streams, which I do want to do every once in a while. I don't know. Like, but I did work out today. That's so real. I know. Like, but I love watching you take Addy and play Played Up. I was honestly thinking if I ever like get into that zone again where I'm like, well, fuck, I just want to grind out games for 5 extra hours, I might just stream it on YouTube or something. I don't fucking know. Will you do a Christmas subathon like last year? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I haven't fully decided. If I want to, because like I said, I'm really trying to get myself into a good schedule. Like, I even worked out today, and it also consists of me trying to work on other content outside of Twitch because I really need to grow my other platforms, which isn't saying that I'm not going to stream on Twitch. I'm still going to stream on Twitch. I just need to focus on growth on other platforms because you don't really get new viewers on Twitch. But check out my new YouTube video. Like, honestly, my new YouTube video is doing really well, so that's exciting. Be sure to check out my new YouTube. So yeah, I've just been trying to get myself in like a good routine of working on myself and not, I don't know, like I said, I just put in too many streaming hours sometimes, and sometimes it's not really that fruitful, you know? But yeah, check out my new YouTube video. I rank streamers real or fake. This is like from a month or so back, but oh well. Well, it's not like the content is. The video is new though, but it's kind of a nice throwback to the shit camp times, you know? I find myself getting really frustrated lately. You know? I find myself getting really frustrated lately with just... God, I fucking hate large fandoms. I'm just getting to this point where I fucking hate large fandoms so much. They're so annoying and they're so fake. And I feel like people who have large fandoms, they just take such advantage of it. You know what I mean? And I just feel like it's so gross and fake. What? Why are you guys windying me? We are a large fandom? No, you're not. Then where are you guys fucking defending me whenever people are acting like I'm a liar? That's one of the things. Like, okay, like sometimes I'll like, you know, Google myself and look what people are saying about me, which is probably pretty normal. Like, I'm sure every streamer like Googles themselves. And like, I'll just see like people saying that like I'm not credible or that I'm like a liar. And I just don't know where that's coming from. Like, what have I ever lied about?
Sopoki resubscribed X3, spicy.
Yeah, and whenever it's coming from like fucking Mizkif fans, it's just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I have had a very honest streaming career. I do. Like, I feel like I've had a very fucking honest streaming career. And I feel like for having an honest streaming career, I've just like had it thrown back in my face all the fucking time. No, it's like, what the fuck have I lied about? What have I lied about? I feel like I've always been very fucking real. We need to make a Kaceytron Twitter defense account. Fucking finally. No, like that's what I was like honestly, like that's what I was saying. Like I'll see like all of these fucking people like defending these streamers and people will talk shit on me all the time. And I'm like, where are you guys defending me? Shein? I haven't lied about Shein. I've literally admitted to purchasing Shein. This is from Shein. I just, I'm done using Shein. Like, I had my last purchase. It's been like a month. Yeah.
Mouse Pouse cheered 200 bits. Casey, this outfit is fab. You look ready to do battle in the Hunger Games for access to the only remaining McDonald's.
I don't hang around on Twitter. It's just too much. Well, that must be nice for you. You know, and here I am. I have to be on Twitter and shit. Like, brown is a good color for you. Thank you, I know. Like, honestly, all colors look good on me. Twitter is for porn. That's it. Well, it's her job. No, it is. Like, it's my job to be on Twitter and shit. It's part of my job. If we start defending you on Twitter, will you pay us? Like, no, honestly, fuck you. I don't want your defense, fake ass. Like, fuck y'all fake fans. No, for real. I saw Barbarian yesterday. It was so good. I saw it in theater yesterday. It's like a newer horror film that just came out. I think it's on, I think you can rent it now, but it's so good. Oh my god, I loved it. It's honestly the best horror film that I've seen in a while. So I recommend it. It's on HBO now. Yeah, I loved it. It's so good. I love that it had, fuck, what's his name? It has Justin Long in it. He's like in every good, I feel like he's in a lot of good horror films. I quit smoking weed. I thought it would be hard coming back and watching your stream, but I'm loving it so far. Take a hit for me. You know, like, I think sometimes, you know, quitting weed is fine. You know? Will we ever see you getting your drag transformation from TwitchCon? I'm not sure. I didn't take footage of it, but Deer told me that they were recording it for YouTube, so I miss women's safe space. TikTok ruins everything. Yeah, this is a woman's safe space. I just feel like as a woman, like I'm under attack all the time. I do. Like it's like I feel like as a woman on Twitch and, you know, in the influencer, you know, side of the internet or what the fuck ever. I just feel like I'm constantly under attack, and I feel like I'm held to these ridiculous standards, and I feel like honestly I've been held more accountable than anybody in the history of online influencing. I feel like nobody has been held more accountable than I have for anything that I've maybe slightly done wrong, which I've hardly done anything wrong, to be honest. Like, in comparison to things other people have done, I have hardly done anything wrong, but I am held accountable for it 10,000 times more than anybody since the beginning of the internet. No, I swear, I've been held accountable to just a fucking ridiculous degree where it's like, I feel like I've been attacked. It's not been holding me accountable. It's been straight up attacks for anything that I've done wrong slightly. Which, like I said,
podcast gets #1.
Privilege. To me, like, my thoughts on that are privilege. The privilege of being a white male, straight white male, comes with, you know, becoming an online influencer easy, and he's probably gonna get #1 on OnlyFans because it's a Joke. You know, like OnlyFans isn't a fucking joke. You know what I mean? It's like, OnlyFans isn't a joke. It's a way of life for a lot of people, and I feel like, you know, making light of that, you know, it's just like, whatever. And like, it's like, you know, he's not gonna show his dick or anything. Leah Binsky, thank you for the Prime.
Leah Binsky just subscribed.
Leah Binsky, thank you. It's literally survival for me. It's so irritating. Yeah, like, for the most part, I like Markiplier, whatever his name is. He seems fine, but I just don't like it whenever people, like, make light of, you know, OnlyFans or sex work, or, like, make it more or less a joke. You know what I mean? My BF recorded like the first 10 minutes of this session. I can send to you. Oh my god, dear, what's up? Hey! No, that would be cool. OnlyFans is a joke. You have to be a clown to get involved. Honestly, in my opinion, Tectone's wife, you gotta be a clown to be Tectone's wife, and you gotta be a clown to not get involved in OnlyFans. Like, get the fuck over yourself, you fucking modest-ass clown. Bitch. I'm sorry, that just annoyed me, like... That was offensive. Like... Barbie dream house, Barbie rings. That's Barbie beach house, Barbie Benz. Barbie white picket, Barbie fence. All tea, all shade, bitch, all offense. If you ever... Oh my god, I need an edit of me and my drag look to this song. Cause you hoes too old to be gossiping. I'm just trying to find out when the new Porsche come in. Oh my god, Henza, thank you for the 26 months.
Oh my god. Hensa 99 resubscribed X26.
I'm like, why'd you snatch that girl's wig like that? No, like, fuck her. Like, she's talking shit on OnlyFans. She's literally an enemy to other women. I don't like women like that. Like... Right? What's the tea? I mean, I don't know. I was asking you guys, to be honest. If you're out there degrading sex workers, then you are not an ally, you are an enemy. No, exactly. What song is this? This is Lizzo. I watched that. Okay, Lizzo did this one reality show, dance competition show, called like, I think it was called like something about like the big girls. It's like this one's for the big girls, or I don't know, but it was all plus size dancers. And I watched it and oh my god, the way I cried. I was not expecting to just be like in full-on fucking tears the whole show, but Lizzo's just such a queen, and you know, like, I love body positivity. I remember you talking about this. No, honestly, I love Lizzo. Like, I feel like her music is like a little commercial for me. You know what I mean? It's a little commercial. I think it's still fine. Like, I like a commercial kind of song every once in a while. You know what I mean? But preferably, I like more underground. Wait, was somebody talking shit on women? Like, in what way? Real women don't whore themselves for money? Supporting OnlyFans is a degenerate mentality. Just because something makes money doesn't mean it's okay. Shut the fuck up, ho. Like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Get the fuck out of here, you low-rent skank. Like, you're nasty with that sort of behavior. Like, modest-ass clown. Tectone's wife is just mad that Tectone won't let her post on OnlyFans because, you know, she has to obey whatever her husband says. Like, get a life.
$2.
Divorce your husband, dumbo.
For your next YouTube
Elephant, thank
make
you.
Make a book about your looks, trough your Twitch carrier, and make a fake Vogue vid you comment.
No, I'm going to, actually. I'm going to. That's something I've had on my list to do, and I think I should record it. Probably not on stream. I don't know.
Mother Kaceytron is clearing.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. No, like, I wasn't trying to sound rude or anything. That woman just, like, that bothered me that somebody would say something like that. I love the brown hair, Casey. Shut the fuck up. What an outdated mentality. I can't believe people will use the argument of real women. Real women do all kinds of things. Exactly. Like, exactly. This is a woman's safe space. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, sometimes men will get offended and they'll come in here and they'll be like, you know, feel like they're unsafe in here, and it's like, chill the fuck out. Like, damn, 9 months of following, crazy. Honestly, no, that's like so strong. I love your outfit, thank you. 9 years, oh my god. 9 years, that's so powerful. No, exactly, Namani's like, no, it's true. There's not like a lot of safe spaces on the internet for women. I don't care. Like, people will act like I'm being like all fucking crazy and shit by saying that, but it's like literally all spaces on the, like, it's like women get harassed on Facebook, they get harassed on Twitter, they get harassed on TikTok, they get harassed on YouTube, they get like on Reddit. Reddit is just like so I've been playing too much Overwatch. Me too. Like, me too. they get harassed IRL, right? It's like, I'm a male and I never have felt more safe than here. This is such an accountable place and I love fresh farm dairy groves. Thank you. No, like, there were some men in my stream last week that were saying that they felt like they couldn't speak in here because they're not a gay man or a woman. And maybe they should just listen. You know what I mean? Maybe you feel like you can't speak because you should just be listening, right? Like, for once in your, no, exactly. No, exactly, Killer Kevin. And maybe they'll learn something from it, but they choose not to. They just play victim. I want to listen to Cupcake. I'm a man and homophobic? In what way? Can you tell me exactly what is good about sex work for people? What's good about regular work for people, dumb fuck? Money heist them all the way till he came. And dick just shot up the Bank of Spain. But the head ain't good, then bitch, I'm leaving. This ain't no motherfucker even exchange. I cut a nigga off in the middle of the head. Look like a bitch making Chinese bangs. Yeah. Now come and put that dick up on me. Make it where a bitch can't walk it like Naomi. Say yeah, you right, this ain't baloney. Like penny noodles on some rigatoni. A random trying to stir up drama, right? They better just shut the fuck up and sit down and listen. Maybe they'll learn fucking something. I'ma show them how to twerk some. Poppin' pussy in the club, I'ma let a nigga work some. Yeah, he pay it cause I'm worth some. No, I ain't that other hoe cause I'ma knock it down and hurt some. One time for the bad hoes. I ain't fucking with a nigga if he never bring a bag home. Give a fuck about a mad hoe. I'ma tell him what I want and I'ma get it, no I brag hoe. Spin it how I want it, it ain't nothing to me. He think if he could take me up that I'ma fuck him for free. Kaceytron's wife is like fucking obsessed. Like just get the fuck out of here, jealous ass bitch. I feel so empowered by Miss Kaceytron as usual. I'm feeling especially empowered today, I think. So, yeah, like I was saying, I don't know, just everything's boring.
Mouse Pouse cheered 200 bits. Kaceytron is a hero of the common people, leading us in our struggle against the fakeryarchy.
Oh my god, Mouse Pouse, thank you. No, it's true. Like, I try to. People would listen. Yeah, I get banned, bitch.
1773 and 2 resubscribed X19.
Kitten, thank you for the 19 months.
You don't know me, so shut the fuck up. Can't walk like Naomi cause I got it tough.
No, I should do public, like, preaching. My alerts are cut off?
If it's in my hair, then it's top notch. Niggas wanna cock block. Niggas straight squares like cop socks. Yeah, too late.
Oh.
Pulling up straight to the gate. This what you call on fate. It's only one way to deal with the hate. Make a nigga disappear like the period late. Okay, please don't call me sus. Can't fight cause you puss. Bitch go dush. No nigga, I don't cook. Never wear an apron.
K1773 and 2 resubscribed X19.
Your friend Sacky said they got your back when you at me, but you look back empty backseats. Only basketballs, cause your money so damn little. Whipper with a hair, no willow. Nigga so fickle.
I almost did this Cupcake song.
Nigga, you really are.
This is Gar. Thank you.
This is Guard.
Did I tell you guys I worked out today?
25. This is Guard gifted a tier 1 sub to Mags_25.
Three times. Whatever. Okay. Wait.
I'm such a motherfucking freak. Snatching daddy soul like Tariq. Tall nigga, let me climb the tree. Chiropractor from the back, he be. Drain the dick, I put it in a drum. Jenga gang, he hate pulling out. I'ma skate at the weed fuck. So on the dick, I just roll. I'm popping this twat. Fuck a two-head twist, I got the dick on lock. I just make a nigga shiver when I swallow every drop. I look up, nigga shake it like he in a lead chop. And that dick bust another my ass.
Let's see what's on Reddit. A tree fell on my fence, making the best of it while I negotiate the repair. Oh. Oh. Love that. Our 80-year-old friend is visiting our 75-year-old neighbor, brought him some weed, and now they're planking. See? And look how old they are. Like 75 and 80, I bet you that they live that long because of the weed they smoke. No doubt. An Eastern Kentucky coal miner raced directly from his shift to take his son to a UK basketball game? What the fuck? Like, first of all, the UK has basketball? Second of all, like, I don't know. I don't believe this. Like, what? Is that true? Aw, okay, aw. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like it's like, I don't know. It's not awe to me. It's just sad. Like, what? He couldn't get a fucking, he couldn't request off? He's trying, my dad could never. Like, honestly, it's like, why is this man putting himself through this? Oh, UK, University of Kentucky? I was like, why the fuck is this man driving or flying to the fucking UK to watch a basketball game? Like, help? I mean, like, how the fuck, like, how am I not supposed to have, like, I know I'm not the only one who thought that, like, I know I'm not the only one who thought that. One porn star versus 35 men. Porn star Brandon Cummings from the famous Let's Go Brandon series of male-on-male porn has been arrested after beating up 35 neo-Nazis. Oh my god. Why was he arrested? Where is he being held? Let's go. Where is he being held? Let's go. What was the crime, right? Like, I'm like, what? Starbucks walked out on us during bargaining. All of these people look like they would work at Starbucks, you know? Like, I'm not trying, like, I think the unionizing Starbucks effort, like, obviously I support it and I'm behind it. But I think, I don't know, there's a point where it's just like, let's just throw Starbucks in the trash. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, let's support other coffee shops. I don't know. Girl, please, what? Did I say something offensive? I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just like, Starbucks walked out on us during, like, am I wrong for thinking that? I'm just saying they all look like how I would imagine people who work at Starbucks look. Those people look like they work at Starbucks. Do they not? Especially this person in the back with, like, the beanie. But I can't fuck on my nails, so I'ma pick it up with chopsticks. Mouth wide open, mouth wide open, mouth wide open like I was at the dentist. Mouth wide open. My mother insisted we put a bindi on my bird to celebrate Diwali. How did they get it on there? Like what kind of glue? I don't know. Somebody better contact PETA. Let's get PETA on the case. No, for real, what did they use? I think this bird needs to be put down. This bird is being abused. It may already have adhesive on it, but is the animal safe? Is it bird safe? No, just put the bird down at this point. No, the bird is probably like, and now they've taught the bird to be vicious or something, so. This 1840s desk is next level.
First we have here is you press a button and the writing slope comes out. So if you wanted to be able to write on something or read, you had an extra slope.
Or you could just write on the fucking desk that's right there.
And a secret drawer comes out. You press another button on the inside and secret drawers come out on the end.
It just seems a little excessive.
Lion heads come out. On the other side of the desk, which we've just turned around, what we have here is Socrates. And then you press a button further here and two more drawers come out.
But why?
Another drawer at the top. Press a button, more
This
drawers.
is literally stupid.
And then you press another button and another one. Every desk needs a centerpiece. And here's the centerpiece for this one, where you open it up, the drawers come out. Of course, these are secret. That lock.
No, why do they need that many? Why do they need that many compartments?
Is an eagle, which is a symbol of the Roman Empire. Of course, the strength.
No, it did. It just seemed a little bit like, you know, when was this made?
And the writing slope comes out. So if you wanted to be able to
1840.
or read, you had an extra
Plant
slope.
Radionics, thank you.
Sides, you press one of the buttons and a secret
Plant
drawer comes
Radionics
out.
tipped
You press another button on the
$4.20.
inside,
Socrates
and
was
secret
just a
drawers come
fake
out on the end. You
Pythagoras.
press a button on
No,
the
that's what I
side,
thought too.
lion heads come out.
This desk
other
is
side of the
wild.
desk, which we've
No,
just
like
turned
in
around,
1840,
we have
whenever
here
this desk was built,
Socrates.
people
And
weren't
then you
working
press a
like
button
crazy all of the
further here,
time. They
and two
literally
more drawers
worked
come
less
out.
whenever they had to fucking run a farm
Another
and
drawer
grow
at the
their own
top.
food. And they had
Press a
time to
button,
just
more
spend
drawers.
20,000 hours making this fucking desk or what the fuck ever.
And then you press another button and another one.
No,
Every
like
desk needs a
honestly,
centerpiece.
this desk could not be
Here's the
created
centerpiece
now
for this
because
one,
people just don't have
where
the
you
fucking
open it up,
time for this
the
shit.
Drawers come out, of course,
Because
these are
of
secret, that lock, and then
capitalism.
even the center drawer comes out, which is secret.
Like, get a
On
job.
top
No,
of
like,
it
this
is an
person,
eagle,
like,
which is a symbol of the Roman Empire.
they
Of course,
probably
the
just like fucking, I don't know, they probably just did this all the time. Like, who was it made by? My vegan chicken wing had a wooden bone in it. What if it's not vegan? What if it's a real chicken and they just had a wooden leg? Oh, Kanye West dropped. This Kanye West shit is just so sad.
I thought I came, but I peed on the dick. Pubic hair got inches, that's weave on the dick. Pussy like a tree, got leaves on this shit. Bang, bang, this pussy cheap, keep with the dick.
Adidas dropped him, fuck him. Yeah, I'm just, is it, I don't feel sad for him at all. I mean, I'm not saying I feel sad for him, I just feel like the whole situation is just, I don't know, it sucks. Because I feel like Kanye West is talented and he made a lot of music that I like and I feel like a lot of people like, and it's just sad to see somebody turn out that way, you know? And then, like, I'm not trying to excuse his behavior at all, but then just seeing, like, fucking Candace Owens rush in to take advantage of him even more whenever he's in this mental state. Like I said, I'm not trying to excuse him at all. I feel like it just kind of really shows what Republicans are all about. They're just all about taking advantage of mentally ill people. That's literally their whole platform. Yeah, I really hope his kids are not around his shit. Yeah, and then with the kids and stuff, I'm sure, honestly, I'm sure Kim is probably handling it pretty well with the kids. Like, if I'm being honest, I feel like Kim does do a good job of handling things fairly well. You know, like whenever Kanye was like talking all this shit on her like last year, she handled it really well and didn't let it like affect the kids and stuff. But I'm sure the kids, I assume the kids probably aren't seeing him at this point. Can we talk about Leslie Jordan? Didn't Trixie manifest it? No, like he died in a car accident. Which just fucking sucks. Like, car accidents fucking suck.
Vending machine, can't eat it till it's money between. This pussy is a vending machine, can't eat it till it's money between. Vending machine.
They're saying that kids who play games are smart. I knew it. Amazon will pay $0 in federal taxes on $11.2 billion profits for the second year in a row. I fucking hate Amazon. Like, God. And I know, like, people are always like, well, you work for Amazon. It's like, okay, shut the fuck up. You probably work for a company that you don't fucking like, too. Like, right? I need to, like, I keep on saying I need to get better about not using Amazon. Like, I hate that, you know, and Christmas is coming up. I hate that it's just so fucking convenient to use Amazon. But I think that if you take the time, there's like a lot of independent stores on Amazon, and rather than ordering through Amazon from them, you can actually just go to their site and order directly. So maybe I should try to take, you know, a few extra minutes whenever I'm getting Christmas shit to do that, but I don't fucking know, you know? Congress literally supports this, by the way, so of course Amazon will exploit it, right? Like, no, it really is just all us fucking poor and middle class folk picking up the bill for all of these fucking billionaires, millionaires, billionaire companies not paying shit. It's, you know, it's getting fucked up.
Keep it smelling like baby wipes. I never smell like sardines. Ew. This will never fucking end. Ballerina that dick when I spin. I fuck this nigga so good. I ain't swallow one kid. I think I swallowed two kids. Hump me, fuck me. Daddy better make me sure. You better hump me, fuck me.
Oh my god. Love this look.
Lick, 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 lick. I wanna eat your dick, but I can't fuck on my nails, so I'ma pick it up with chopsticks.
So, he beat up the neo-Nazis after he was approached and harassed by them.
Mouth wide open, put it so deep I can't speak a sentence. Mouth wide open, mouth wide open, mouth wide open like I was at the dentist. Mouth wide.
That story is fake, is it?
Put it so deep I can't speak a sentence. Come put it down my butt. Let's shoot a movie, no cuts. Ride the dick in my nipples.
She's written a lot of, okay, Taylor Swift, stale topic. She's written a lot of BuzzFeed-ass lyrics over the years, but Draw the Cat Eye, Sharp Enough to Kill a Man might be the worst one so far.
hit it from the back, let me arch my back. Once I arch my back, that mean attack this pussy. Don't need a porn star cause I'm the modern. On my spit on this
Swifties when Pitchfork gives Midnights. Anything below is 7.0. Oh my god, is that cutie?
So I pulled him down and showed him the pearl. Made his pubic hairs curl fast. Fuck this pussy, fuck this pussy, fuck this pussy, come fuck this pussy, fuck this.
I have touched on this before, but Taylor Swift is not worthy of the gay icon treatment, and it's not because she's a country adjacent or used to be homophobic, because we can say the same of Casey Musgraves and we still stand. No, it's because she has nothing we look for in an icon. If camp is about striving for extravagance and endearingly missing the mark, Taylor Swift strives for mundanity, and to her credit, I suppose, achieves it. She's the focus-tested girl next door from Pennsylvania. Her music is inoffensive and formulaic, and if you try to say the same of house or disco, I will smite you where you stand. What do gays try to emulate in her? Strength and resilience. The foundation of her brand is victimhood. The most diva thing she ever did was her reclaiming my image, look what you made me do era, which to me just came across as another form of whining. Sexual prowess? Listen, I'm not saying she needs to sing about sucking and fucking, though I would stand if she did, but frankly, none of her songs make me want to get nasty. To put it succinctly, she exudes too many carbon emissions and not enough nitrates. Is this offending the Swifties? Iggy Azalea on her love for the Midnights track Karma. Karma is just so good, laughing my ass off, truly. Love Taylor down, but I'm just talking about actual karma.
All I need is my body, my pussy pink just like salami.
Oh.
Don't need no drink to get naughty, cause bitch I'm not Bill Cosby. My pussy mean and it's clean. I'm not a squirter.
Wafu will resubscribed X88.
Wafi Ulu, thank you.
Never smell like sardines. This will never fucking end. Ballerina that dick when I
First
stand.
listen to Lover. Oh, she's getting the Grammy. I lied, it's fucking awful. I fucking hate Blondie. Lena in the studio recording Snow on the Beach. You're muted. We can't hear. Lena, you're fucking muted. Okay, that's pretty funny, because whenever I was listening to it a few days ago, I was just like, I don't hear Lena, though. Where's her part? Spotify knows what's up.
Deep, I can't speak a sentence. Come put it down my butt. Let's shoot a movie, no cuts. Ride the dick, get my nipples licked. That's breast.
Kaceytron is real. Marvel Cake, thank you.
X26. Kaceytron is real.
Can't wait till it's my turn. I wanna blow bubbles with sperm.
Let me watch this. Oh, it won't play the TikTok. Whatever.
Let me arch my back. Once I arch my back, that mean attack this pussy. Don't need a porn star cause I'm the modern.
Going to get into a lot of trouble for saying this, but Taylor Swift and Beyonce are now producing objectively bad albums, but I guess they are too big to fail, so everyone just pretends their music is still good. What? Why are they posting Candace Owens though? Gaylor? Schrodinger's queer? Both gay and not gay at once, whichever one makes you more likely to buy their album. Oh my god, this is just like Dream. Oh my god, no. I posted this on Twitter. This cracked me up. Hold on, can we just watch Madonna videos for a second? Like, 30 years ago, I published a book called Sex. In addition to photos of me naked, there were photos of men kissing men, women kissing women, and me kissing everyone. I also wrote about my sexual fantasies, and I shared my point of view about sexuality in an ironic way. I spent the next few years being interviewed by narrow-minded people who tried to shame me for empowering myself as a woman. I was called a whore, a witch, a heretic, and the devil. Now Cardi B can sing about her WAP, Kim Kardashian can grace the cover of any magazine with her naked ass, and Miley Cyrus can come in like a wrecking ball. So, you know, like, I feel like this is me on Twitch. Hold on, let's watch Madonna TikToks for a second. Where is she? Why won't it? Okay.
She does what she wants, and she looks cool doing it. She does what she wants.
Period, 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 period.
Wait, what?
Period, 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 period. Ooh, so you wanna talk about power? Ooh.
Resubscribe Deck 7. You inspire me every day to be more real. Love you.
8 Lapis Lazuli, thank you. Okay, I don't get it. Stop. Like,
when Madonna is 50, Madonna is 60, what will she be doing?
Who knows? I'm not a fortune teller. Hopefully I'll be having fun, whatever I'm doing.
When
the hose goes the dicks.
Let me tell you, I'm in a fantastic mood. Let me tell you.
okay, this one has quite a few.
And here we go. I hope you're hungry for nothing.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We go party like it's
Anyways. You guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, by the way.
I'ma put this pussy on him. Come and put that dick up on me. I'ma put this pussy on him. Ain't gon' say no word, I know you fuck with my little homie.
Okay, so I put that pussy on him. Nasty bitch, bend it over, smile while I show it. He asked me whose it is, he paying bills, but he don't own it. I let him chew the cat, after that I leave him lonely. Hey, bad bitch, stepping with her hair done. Pussy smell like baccarat, boy you know you want some. Wrap my legs around you, boy you know you can't run. All about her money bag, TT got her bands up.
Give me all that nut, let me feel it drip down my throat. Double D cups touching in your face like they're about to make a toast. I got the power all in the
Were people ever like thinking that she wasn't?
eager to fuck a bitch that can make his dick go ghost. You could do better, fuck me harder. Give up the kids, deadbeat father. Plug that dick deep in my wall. Give me that long guy phone charger. Dripping them balls like Coach Carter. Pussy ain't public, bitch, it's charter. If I'm fucking you, then that D automatically get a W like Carter.
These women having a mid-off?
Oh, my head, give me that push. Try so good, send him home to his girl. Now he looking at her like, bitch, you my sis. He licked the cherry, say he like
Is the album that bad? Oh, this pophead circle jerk. It's like this gay subreddit that I follow, and they just love to hate on Taylor Swift.
Oh,
This is the new music video.
Disgusting.
This is new Taylor.
No, I'm sorry, my dude. She's gonna choose me. I even contoured my abs with the mud from the hog pen outside, so...
Cashew Renee, thank you for the 30 months.
So,
Well, I'll be poisoning all the other maidens in the village.
Yes,
yes,
Mom!
yes, Mommy,
Yes,
yes,
Mom!
But they're changing it this year. So instead of just showing up at the ball looking hot, you have to enter a talent competition.
Cashew, thank you for the
Kokili94 resubscribed
30 months, by the way. Kokili, thank you for the 10 months.
Love you, Casey, less than 3.
You know, I think that he's going places. I think that he just needs to focus. It seems like he has a hard time focusing. But he really needs to push himself.
Coming tonight. That weasel down there cleaning up my sick from last night.
You must clean my bed pot next.
We honestly have to do this entire verbal abuse thing every time you leave the house.
Shut up, wench!
Stop it.
You smell! Nobody cares.
Speak not, tired, tacky wench. Clean.
I wonder who she's trying to appeal to with this music video. She's trying to appeal to all the Disney girls.
Never have anything to do with that little heart.
No, like...
He tired of her quite quickly, didn't he? Or should I say swiftly?
There it is. There it is. That joke never gets old. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Lest we forget, you've been exiled here. You're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Y'all know Cutie is eating this up. Oh, she's eating it up.
Let's get many, many
Bye!
Bye, snake.
Have fun being exiled, Stinky.
I'm gonna be hungover. I'm gonna drink about 10 different drinks and I'm gonna be hungover.
Oh my god, is she gonna get dressed up to go to the ball? And they're gonna be there and they're gonna be like, oh my god. It's like, didn't she already do this in a music video like 10 years ago? She's running out of ideas, I think.
And by the way, I'm going out tonight. Best believe I'm still bejeweled when I walk in the room. I can still make the whole place shimmer. And when I meet the band, they ask, do you have a man? I can still say I don't remember. Familiarity breeds contempt, so put me in the basement when I want the penthouse.
This does definitely sound like the other songs that I've heard on this album. I don't like that look. That's the look? I do not like that look. Like, she needs to tease her hair up a bit. It's just so flat.
I've been too good of a girl, too good of a girl. Did all the extra credit, then got graded on a curve. I think it's time to teach some lessons. I made you my world. Have you heard? I can reclaim the land.
It's not horrible, it's just boring. No, exactly. It's not like it's fine. It's just like, this will be a song that'll be playing in, you know, like retail store or whatever, and I'll just like not even hear it. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just zone it out. This chorus, where's the drop? I was gonna say, is that Dita Von Teese?
Sapphire tears on my face, sadness became my whole sky. But some guy said my aura's moonstone just 'cause he was high. And we're dancing all night, and you can try to change my mind, but you might have to wait in line. What's a girl gonna do? A diamond's gotta shine.
When does it get interesting? Now she's a Vegas showgirl? Like, I don't get it. No, it's just like that other music video. It's just all over the place. but kept the castle. Right? Like, is there any new Twitch drama? Or is it just the same old shit? Trainwrecks claims the Twitch gambling ban had nothing to do with gambling and it had to do with him. What? That just sounds a bit paranoid, though. I mean, Twitch has been out to get me before. I don't know. I feel like it was more so because of Slicker, though, right? It was more so because of Slicker.
You know, virtue signaling motherfuckers that are real, these, you know, virtue signaling motherfuckers that are real loud. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like, you can call me delusional, call me crazy, but I'm telling you, this had nothing to do with gambling. This had to do with Trainwrecks TV. No fucking bullshit. And I think my post about the 300, or the clip on Poke Stream of the 360 million, I think I proved that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if all of your arguments are consistent, in my opinion, or this is my opinion, if all your arguments are consistent with it just being a gambling thing, right? Why the fuck does what I make, or my contract, or whatever the fuck, what is that? What is the price of it? You know what I'm saying?
What is he saying?
Like, I understand the shock of it, but to like suddenly like switch into a it's just super weird to me. Super, super weird. Especially when sports betting is 1,000 times the market, 1,000 times more prevalent to the youth. These.
No, this is just like, I think that, like, if we're being real, the reason why Twitch banned gambling was because of it's Slicker, you know, stealing a bunch of people's money and how much news that was getting. That's why they banned gambling, 100%. And, you know, like, sure, they didn't ban, like, sports gambling, but then don't they have, like, don't they do, like, that fantasy football shit or something? I don't know what it is. I don't fucking follow sports betting. See, like, I use your guys' money on weed. Like, no, do you know what? Like, the way I get so much fucking shit for spending, like, a little bit of money on weed that's not even, like, anywhere near close to what you can spend on, like, some of this gambling shit that streamers do all the time. I'm like, I can still stream NFL betting show. Like, Quinn banned? For what? Who? He was banned a while back for saying, like, some sexist shit. He was banned for saying back in January 2022, he got a 14-day suspension after making misogynistic comments about women asking to be sexually assaulted because of what they wear. He's that guy. Yeah. His third ban for the year was given out when and then he got another ban whenever he said he wanted to punch a Karen when streaming. This ban was once again for 2 weeks. And why was he banned for a 4th time? In a Reddit thread addressing the ban, some users theorized the ban as a result of a comment Quinn made during his recent stream, which had racial connotations. This is not confirmed, however. I'm like...
Techie Girl 93 resubscribed X91. Hi, my queen.
Techie Girl 93, thank
Keep
you.
Fighting the good fight. Love you.
I'm always fighting. I'm always fighting. I'm always ready to fight. Okay. Like, people will always talk about how, if you're a woman on Twitch, just show your tits and you'll get views. If you're a man on Twitch, just spread racism, misogyny, and homophobia, and you'll get views. You'll get, like, your incel echo chamber. For real, though. Like, the way some of these, like, big male content creators will literally just gain more from saying, like, fucking hate speech. I feel like it really speaks volumes for the type of audience that watches Twitch. And that's why I'm just always saying, that's why I'm always saying what I say. That's why I'm always saying what I say, where I'm like, yeah, we need to build a space for us because this, I don't know, like Twitch really isn't it. There's just, I don't know, in my opinion, there's just a lot of racism, sexism, and homophobia that goes on online in every large online space, and I'm just so sick of it. And I'm tired of just how normalized it is. You know, like it just gets, that's Xbox. That's what you get whenever you join Xbox. You get a bunch of people saying the N-word. It's like, how is that? Like, let's stop acting like that's like something we should brush off, or just like acting like, yeah, the gamer culture is normal. I'm so sick of how normalized it is. I just got called the F-slur in a Call of Duty streamer chat. Yeah, like, it just... And then whenever you, like, talk about it, or, you know, like, I'll talk about, like, the sexism that I deal with, and those same dudes will be in here, like, you know, like, oh, she's so fucking annoying, feminazi, and it's just, like, it gets frustrating not being able to talk about shit that goes on, whether it be, like, racism, sexism, homophobia, without people, like, acting like you're victimizing yourself. It's like, no, I'm just tired of it going on. I'm not claiming to be a victim. I'm just tired of it. Like, I'm not gonna ignore it, because clearly ignoring it hasn't helped at all. It's just gotten bigger. They say, oh, it's just a joke, but it's not funny, right? And no, and they're the same dudes that it's like, oh, they one of the gays on my Discord put it perfectly. It's like they understand sarcasm completely whenever it's a joke about, you know, any racist stereotype or sexist or homophobic stereotype. They understand the sarcasm completely. But whenever we just make a few jokes about men, they lose their minds and suddenly they don't understand sarcasm at all. No, isn't that so true? But yeah. Aiden Ross Twitch stream ends in disaster after leaking his own DMs. Caught staring at his sister's tits.
He said she's resolving her Discord. He's restarting it.
Open my DMs on stream. Citrus, is it TOS? Citrus, you caught me off guard. Like, you can't do shit like that, Citrus. You can't do shit like that, bro. Jay, you knew what he was doing, bro. Stop. 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 Like
See,
that, bro.
bro. No, it's just like men who act like this will say that I'm annoying. Like, and it's just like, do you not hear yourself? Like, I'm sorry, I just don't like Aiden Ross, obviously. He's annoying. No, for real though. Like, okay, to get views on Twitch as a woman, show your tits. To get views on Twitch as a man, just be the worst fucking person you can fucking be possible. Ray Love Bot, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I'm just being real. Like, I'm just saying my opinion. No drama. No new drama.
I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Scott, you're
This is
How are you?
This is the preview to Ant-Man and the Wasp Marvel Studios. I wanted you guys to watch it.
I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Scott, you're at ex-con. How are you an Avenger?
This looks good,
That
does
doesn't make
it?
sense.
I never watched the Marvel
But
stuff.
everywhere I go, people tell me the same thing.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
People still need help, Dad. That's why we made this. It's like a satellite for deep space, but quanta.
Wait a minute. You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm. Turn it off. Now!
The music doesn't fit the aesthetic right now, right?
It's a secret universe beneath ours.
Like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just like, why are they playing Elton John when they're showing all this like fantasy type looking space shit?
There's something I never told you.
This place. It isn't what you think.
Yeah, they're always like doing like these weird covers. Isn't he canceled?
And give you more time. If you help me. So, what's it gonna be?
I'm tired of this CGI Marvel shit. You guys saw Avatar 2 is coming out though.
Ask me what we're doing. What are we doing?
We'll come back to
We're
this
here in
later.
Sacramento,
I'm
California.
skipping this one for now.
If they wanted to find an effective way to draw attention to climate change, they've got it. Two activists from the group Last Generation splashed mashed potatoes across a Monet painting at Potsdam's Barberini Museum in Germany. The group is calling on the German government to take drastic action to stop using fossil fuels.
Wisst ihr, wovor ich Angst habe? Davor, dass die Wissenschaft sagt, dass wir
This is stupid though. No, it's like ridiculous to fucking ruin art.
The
Like, it's like,
activists,
what
who
is
were
your
both wearing
point?
orange vests, also glued themselves to the wall below the painting.
Dieses Gemälde wird nichts mehr wert sein, wenn wir uns Essen streiten müssen.
German news agency DPA reports in all 4 people were involved. Reps from the museum say the painting, which once fetched $110
The art's
million
protected by
back
glass.
in 2019, was
Well,
behind glass,
they
so
better
it wasn't
start
ruined.
protecting more
According to
because
NBC
these
News,
people
the pair
are
was
going
arrested.
through trying to trash
Police
art
reportedly
to
said
prove
they were
some
investigating
point.
them for property
I don't
damage
get
and
it.
trespassing after the incident, but would not answer why the pair was still being investigated for property damage.
They did it for the exposure and knew
the painting, which is part of
was
Monet's
glass.
Haystack
Yeah, I
series,
guess
is
so,
expected
true.
to be back on display later this week. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Stephanie Officer.
I'm gonna like fucking like I'm gonna fucking take a massive shit and then not wipe and then like spread my asshole and take a picture of it and post it on Twitter and be like, yeah, this is my asshole and also the earth is on fire. I'm just trying to prove a point. You know what I mean? Like, do you think I would get attention?
Kim Kardashian and Ivanka Trump met for dinner in the
Right,
Beverly
like,
Hills
what was
Hotel,
this
and
about?
the conversation reportedly turned to ex-husband Kanye West and his hate speech.
Why is
Here's
Kim
Jim
hanging
Moran.
out with
According to a
Ivanka?
published report, they discussed
I guess they're
West's recent
besties.
anti-Semitic comments and how Kim's worried about their children hearing about it, especially since they have Jewish cousins.
The Kanye West firestorm gathered steam today after disturbing white supremacist banners were hung over a Los Angeles freeway on Saturday that shocked many. Look, they're giving the Nazi salute.
I'm sick of Kanye West using the excuse or people excusing him because of mental illness. There's a lot of people with legitimate mental illness who are not bigots and are not racist and are not anti.
She's so right.
The Kardashian sisters also seem to be turning on their former brother-in-law, who now calls himself Ye. I support my Jewish friends and the Jewish people, Khloe Kardashian tweeted. Today, sisters Kendall and Kylie joined in, as well as such A-list names as Reese Witherspoon, Ariana Grande, and John Legend. And now, Kim Kardashian is joining the chorus denouncing him. Hate speech is never okay or excusable. I stand
Honestly,
together with the Jewish community and call on the terrible violence.
What the fuck is gonna happen though? Like with Kanye, I'm just like I don't know, like just like I said, not that I'm like, oh, poor Kanye or anything. It's just like, when does this end? Like, when is this going to stop? You know? I guess like soon, and like I feel like after this whole stunt, maybe people will just stop giving him any attention at all and he'll just drift off into irrelevancy.
And hateful rhetoric towards them to come to an immediate end. There's more. Today, Kanye West's powerful agency, CAA, announced they were dropping him. So
Did you
the
see his
fashion
interview
brand
with Pierce
Balenciaga,
Morgan?
and
The way that
reportedly
like all
his
these fucking
high-powered lawyer,
right-wing
Neil Vasquez,
hacks and shit
Vogue editor
are
in a winter.
It's fair to say that his business partners are rushing for the exits. I had to write them down. There's so many. It's almost as if he couldn't have picked a more effective way of torpedoing his career.
You can't say that.
This purse once belonged to a teenage girl, but she lost it 63 years ago at her elementary school outside Houston.
Wow, that
All these
elementary
many
school
years
looks like
later,
shit.
The purse has been found.
Like, US schools are just really crumbling, aren't they? Like, the US public school system is actually just getting fucking pathetic. And then you just hear, like, more and more, like, these stories about, like, the government, like, freaking out because people aren't having enough kids and shit. And it's like, we don't even have good fucking public school systems anymore. Like,
By Armando Rodriguez, a contractor who was hired to renovate the school's gym.
where did he find it?
Find a purse in there.
He pulled it out of the floor.
I wanted to find the owners, and I just, it will be a wonderful feeling. That's what I thought.
The purse was handed over to Richard Lewis of
What
the
was
local
in it?
Historical Society. Inside, he discovered photos and other mementos. When the lost purse made local news, emails started pouring in. Then, eureka.
I think we have the person you're looking for. This is the information she sent me that solved it.
Turns out the purse belonged to a 13-year-old girl, Andrea Beverly Williams. He pulled out old yearbooks, and there she was. Sadly, Beverly died in 2015, but she had 9 children, and 3 daughters still live nearby.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is so typical of my mom. The rhinestones.
They were amazed to see old
for the
photos of their
daughters,
mom's
right?
classmates
That's
and their
exciting for them.
grandfather.
I would love to have something like that happen with, you know,
There
somebody
were all sorts of notes.
in my family who's passed.
It's a little
That's exciting for them.
After 2 months, we are still in love, love, love.
A calendar gives a clue to when their mom lost it.
April of 59 is when it got lost because everything else is clean. Her
This is
manicure kit.
Manicure kit.
So she could stay posh.
Yeah.
1959 was the height of the Cold War, and their mom carried a civil defense card.
Interesting.
In case the Russians bombed us.
Wow.
She kept it in her purse.
For daughters Deborah, Rhonda, and Andrea, it was like entering a time machine.
It's such an unintentional time capsule of her.
Aw. I'd be so embarrassed in my grave. Yeah, I'm like, God.
This is some of her best work.
Not this again, Skip. We already watched this.
This is the prestigious Walnut Cup. And if you want it for yourself, you'll need to first win a majority of the competition.
I wanna
events
watch
set up in the
this.
backyard, and second, be a squirrel. Welcome to the third and final year of my all-consuming battle with the squirrels in my backyard. And bust out the popcorn, because this year not only do we have amazing
But
feats of
we just watched that video. We literally just watched it like 10 minutes ago.
Videos of Fat Gus as a baby, and a scandal that rocks the neighborhood so hard, you're just gonna have to see it to believe it. So hold on to your walnuts, and let's get started.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Backyard Summer Games, where the greatest bushy-tailed athletes in all the world compete in 7 different events, including the long jump, the high jump, and spinning balance beam, all for the
Oh,
glory
wow.
of prestigious Walnut
I've been
Cup.
watching
I'm
Ninja
Chuck
Warrior
Edwards.
lately.
And I'm Jimmy.
Just going with Jimmy?
Yep, just Jimmy.
All right, well, that is a pretty great name, and it's a beautiful day here in the backyard. The birds are singing, and the smell of fresh cut grass is in the air, which means it's time to head out to the action with our first event, the ski jump.
Now I know what you're thinking. This is different, Mark, because this is a squirrel competition, whereas for the previous 2 years, you've designed a squirrel obstacle course and then placed your bird feeder at the end. So if the squirrels want the bird seed, they basically have to outsmart you and earn it. And that's true, but much to the utter dismay of both me and the birds, there's still just
The way those
all
squirrels
birds
will
in
get
the
that bird
community
seed,
because they know
though.
they've won, and there's nothing I can do to stop them. So after 2 years, I've given up. We know who wins when it's me versus them, but who would win if it's them versus themselves? Like, what would happen if I create a series of events they have to compete against each other in? Like, say, for example, the ski jump event, where once they make it to the top, they have to take the walnut bait and then escape before the pneumatic cylinder fires and the trapdoor drops.
They
sending
kill
them
him?
down the ramp and off the jump. Well, in that case, you could imagine there might be a squirrel named Fat Gus, who was a little more, you know, sturdy, who just really appreciated the caloric value of a fresh walnut. And a squirrel like that would be at a distinct
It's Squirrel Hunger
disadvantage.
Games.
Really, it's just
Literally. Oh my
because the
God.
longer you take to really just stuff as many walnuts as you can in your mouth, nope. Oh boy. Well, at some point, you just run out of time. And then you find yourself in a predicament. And this freeze frame is the perfect moment to introduce all 4 of our Backyard Games competitors, starting with the heavy favorite, Fat Gus. And just like in years past, I want to be very
There's this
clear
one squirrel that always
the
gets into
pH
our bird
has been
seed.
fantastic. Now, in doing research on the backstories of the athletes, I stumbled on
It's
some
this
previously
fat
unsuspended
one.
footage. And with a little narrative liberty, I was able to piece together that Fat Gus grew up in a rougher area of the neighborhood called Hubcap Hills. Even from the outside, you can see it was a simple home, and on the inside,
Is that
it was
true?
more of the same. Without money to buy new
That's the
things,
squirrel's
they were
house?
really good
What?
about repurposing whatever they could scavenge. But what they lacked in material possessions, they made up for in quality family time. That other squirrel, by the way, is Fat Gus's sister Augustine, and she's the second member of Team Hubcap Hills. Now, Fat Gus has always just sort of been Fat Gus. Even that signature superhero pose manifested its first faint echoes at a very young age. And then Augustine, for her part, was always very clever, but also very particular. Here you can see her spending a long time trying to get her bed just right before sleeping for all of 3 seconds and then waking
I
up
want
to
to build
new
squirrel
hair.
houses
And while
with
they come from
camera.
humble beginnings, they've been training to compete in the backyard games for the Walnut Cup since the moment they could scurry, because it represented a chance to move up to a nicer tree in the neighborhood. Speaking of which, for the other two contenders, we have Rick and Marty, who you know from the previous 2 years. But what you might not know is they grew up in Walnut Estates, in a nice
I'm voting
Japanese
for the
neighborhood
underdog,
down the street.
or
But unlike
rooting.
Hubcap Hills, Walnut Estates features a hickory piano and a fully stocked bookshelf. And so, as you might imagine, Rick and Marty's athletic training equipment was also a step above. Not only that, but Walnut Estates is so spacious, it has 2 rooms. This was a home protected from the harsh world where they could take their time learning basic skills, even eating. And what you should know about Rick and Marty is they've always been fairly athletic, and they also scare pretty easy. But despite their differences, what all 4 contenders have in common is they've been dreaming of this competition since they were old enough to
Discord
sleep,
alert?
so it'll be
No, I
fascinating
saw it
to
in
see
Discord.
who comes out on top. Back at the ski jump, after a recovery and then a swift abandonment of ship, Fat Gus's teammate Augustine steps up for her attempt. And while she's nevertheless more dignified in her nibbling, the outcome remained unchanged. This angle right here is probably my favorite, because it's like 1 second there is a floor, and the next second, there's not. But she recovers beautifully, like squirrels always do, because they're masters of physics, as we covered extensively in my previous 2 backyard squirrel videos. Next was Marty, who was watching the other 2 from the sidelines and taking notes, and must have assumed it only fires if you walk directly onto the platform, because he did this clever number on his approach. And while he's clearly bad at deductive reasoning, he is good at scaring easily, which came in handy here, because before the floor barely even drops, he's launched himself onto the roof.
Damn.
And finally, we have Rick, who plays a conservative, and while that might be less entertaining for the crowd, it secures the first gold medal of the Backyard Summer Games for Team Walnut Estates. By the way, the Backyard Games is made possible by Acorns because their app allows you to invest like a squirrel through saving and investing your money little by little. Next up is the second event of the Backyard Games, the Balance Beam, but with a twist. The goal here is for the contestants to simply get all the way across before the beam starts to spin on them. Now, they've been preparing for this event for a long time. Here you see toddler Augustine struggling at first, but eventually getting to the point where she was still wobbly, but much more in control. Then over at Walnut Estates, Rick and Marty would practice advanced moves like the underbar crawl, demonstrating the sharpest of concentration. But honestly, who can resist a hanging chandelier? First up is Marty, who in an effort to calm his nerves, pumps himself up with the flex. You'll come to see that this is kind of his thing. Then immediately after making his way up onto the beam, he just goes for it and makes it all the way to the end. Almost. That's where his nerves ostensibly catch up with him, because he pees his pants and then inexplicably tries to run all the way back to the safety of the start, where things end for him predictably. Next up is Augustine, and at the first sign of a spin, she yeets herself practically into my neighbor's yard. In the slow-mo, you see that classic make your body into a parachute pose that makes it so a squirrel could survive a fall from any height. Rick followed that performance by stepping up and making such quick work of the beam, it never even had a chance to spin. You could see the birds really appreciated that run as they watched from the telephone wire grandstands. The bird stands are constructed such that they give the birds a perfect view of the game without being bothered by the squirrels because the wires are too unstable. But that didn't stop them from trying, because of course they were going to try. They literally just try everything. That's like what they do. Finally, there was Fat Gus, who had such a quick start it was on pace for the gold. But that's when things took a turn. Like, actually. You've just got to admire the tenacity here. And the slow-mo here is also great, because it really gives you a sense of what Fat Gus is actually thinking. All right, let's just get back on top and back on bottom. Dang it. Okay, tail in the eye, tail in the eye. Hold it, hold it. I'm just going back to this side. Seemed easier. And then, U-turn, never mind. Here we go, back up. Mark does not pay me nearly enough for this. And while I wish gold medals could be given for effort, the Backyard Games is all about results. So Walnut Estates is now 2-0, which takes us to the third event called Quick Drop. Now the goal here is to nudge the large wooden ball off the cylinder to access the chewy walnut center. And just like with the balance beam, they've been training for this event from a young age. And here you can see the difference money can make, because while Rick was able to work with a near exact replica of the Quick Drop event, Fat Gus is over here dealing with the real Wish.com situation. Although still managing to look really adorable in the process. Augustine was up first and scoped things out.
Yeah, it's the generational wealth, exactly.
She couldn't settle on a strategy and left the platform with the ball unmoved. Then Marty comes up, and after another little flexing routine to psych up both himself and the bird stands, he's a bit more bold, but still pretty skittish. And you can't blame him for being skittish, because there are other animals in the neighborhood who are less interested in walnuts and more interested in squirrels. For example, there's small birds like this blue jay buzzing by, big birds like this hawk camping out. Then of course there's a few cats who seem to be just a bit too curious. But by far the most fearsome predator of all this year is actually spying on Rick right here. See if you can spot him. Now you can see as soon as Rick locks eyes with his camouflage beast, he becomes so filled with terror, he somehow decides his best option is just to
What was that?
to the great unknown. Because the most feared backyard creature is a big ol' rat. He's a bit of a bully, and his name is Fat Tail. Fat Tail!
The rat?
Fat Tail! Fat Tail! Fat Tail is just your classic schoolyard bully, even with his own friends. He wreaks chaos and terror in the backyard, and unfortunately, that's not the last we'll see of him. Back to the games, you can see Fat Gus steps up, and perhaps the tennis ball just wasn't close enough to the big wooden sphere.
What are we watching? It's the Squirrel Games.
Was pretty similar to Augustine's attempt, with no actual results. Which just left Rick, who was able to remove the ball without too much effort, but it's when he goes for the walnuts inside where he just really leaves it all on the table. And that gold medal performance meant Walnut Estates was now winning 3-0.
Well, this is a best-of-7 event. That means that the first team to
What the
4
fuck?
gold medals wins. And this may be turning into an old-fashioned rout.
That's right, Chuck. Hubcap Hills really needs to step it up, because if Walnut Estates gets one more gold medal, they're going to be the winners of the Backyard Games.
Which is all to say they needed a huge showing at the long jump if they ever expected to hoist the Walnut Cup. Now, rules here are pretty self-explanatory. You got to jump from this platform and make it all the way to the sand pit, and the team with the most successful jumps wins. Rick is the first one up, and you can see he's really struggling to calculate the trajectory and to do the math in his head to make the jump work. But eventually he chooses to just go for it and to put his trust not in the math, but in himself. Which was the wrong choice. Next up is Augustine, and knowing what's at stake here, she musters an uncharacteristic amount of resolve and just goes full send, sticking
Oh my
a
God.
perfect landing. And so you can see Marty patiently waiting his turn on deck while she's enjoying the fruits of her labors, as Rick's like, hey, I know I didn't make my jump, but are you cool if I join you on the landing pad? And she's like, yeah, that's definitely not an option. As she not only kicks him off, but double checks that he's really gone. And I should say, with all the excitement around the Backyard Games, there were other animals that would occasionally want to get in on the action too. Some who were bigger, and some who at least thought of themselves as bigger. Here's a long jump attempt, but it's like, dude, crow, you have wings. That's not impressive. Up next is Marty, who knows he needs to land this to keep them in contention. So for motivation, he calls upon an extremely rare alternating double arm flex. And with a big leap and a bit of a mid-air tail correction, Walnut Estates keeps the pressure on. And finally, there's Fat Gus, who has to land this jump to keep their dreams alive. And while as Marty seeks motivation from the power flex, Fat Gus seeks motivation from the power nap. After which, a hush falls over the backyard.
I don't know if Fat Gus will make it.
And the launch.
Am I lagging?
Wait, did she get it?
Yes, she did.
Oh my
gosh,
that's incredible.
Bang the pots and bring in the melon ballers. That was truly incredible. Oh my, have you ever seen anything like that before in your life?
Hold on, pause. Is it working? Am I lagging?
Tonight on the Triple XL News. Fuck pussy.
Is it still lagging? These motherfuckers. Hello? Hello? Hello?